Namaste to all. A very, very beautiful Ved mantra from Rigved, 1st Mandal, 36th Sukta, 15th mantra. The mantra has a very deep prayer to Almighty God to protect us from the wicked people, to protect us from the fraudsters, to protect us from those people who create problems in the society. What a beautiful mantra. I found it incidentally in one of the books by Maharishi Dhananand Saraswati, and in fact it is very, very essential for today's situation where we need protection from these kind of people, because God says in Vedas that there is always going to be problems because of the influence of Rajagun, Tamagun and Satagun. The human mind is made of Prakriti, and Prakriti has Rajagun, Tamagun, Satagun. Unless and otherwise, as told in Katha Upanishad, unless and otherwise the soul, the Jivatma, gives extreme influence on the mind, it can never control the mind. And when the mind is uncontrolled, it controls the Jivatma. And an uncontrolled mind will automatically turn wicked. An uncontrolled mind does not care for truth. An uncontrolled mind does not bother for dharma. They just want to satisfy their own ego. So we have to always be away from these kind of people. There are so many prayers in Vedas. God says that you have to pray like this and adopt Vedas in life so that you always stay away from these kind of society. You should try to be in contact with only nice people who follow the dharma. Never ever make your friendship with wicked people, because those people will even kill you one day, will take you for a ride for their selfish reasons. So we have to be always in the society of good people only. And this mantra is beautiful. The mantra is like this. Om Pahi no Agne Rakshasah Pahi Durte Raravnah Pahi Rishata Utava Jigan Sato Brihadbano Yavishtaya. So here we are praying to Almighty God to Pahi. Pahi means to get protection of Almighty God. Almighty God says in the Vedas that I protect only those who are in the feet of Almighty God. Feet of Almighty God means where there is Ved mantras, where the Acharya is preaching the Ved mantras. That is the feet of Almighty God, because God is formless. There is no real feet of Almighty God. But what is the feet? Feet here means Sharanagati. The protection of Almighty God is there where there is Ved mantra. And where is Ved mantra? Ved mantra is not in textbooks. Ved mantra is in action. Ved mantra is always listened from an Acharya, and Ved mantra will start protecting us once we start adopting Vedas in our life by everyday Agnihotra and everyday worship of Almighty God. So this mantra says Pahi no Agne. Agne means Almighty God, self-effulgent Almighty God. Another meaning of Agne is Agrini, that Almighty God who is alive even in the Pralaya. When the universe does not exist, that Almighty God exists. That Almighty God is the one who creates this universe from the Prakriti. That is why God's name is Agni. That Almighty God is Agni because He gives the light to sun, moon, etc. He is self-effulgent. He does not take light from anybody else. So Agne Pahi Nah. O Almighty God, you are self-effulgent. Please protect us from Rakshasah, Rakshas people, from the wicked people. People who are rapist, people who are thief, people who steal others' properties, people who listen to their mind to commit any kind of crimes, people who insult the Vedic Dharma, people who insult the Rishi Munis, people who insult the Almighty God, who are atheist people. These people are called as wicked people. So, and also people who can do any crime without fear of Almighty God, who are able to do crimes. These are wicked people. So we are praying to Almighty God to protect us from those Rakshasa, from Rakshas people. Rakshas people are also harmful men. They are harmful not physically, sometimes they are harmful mentally. These people create so much of mental disturbance to others by their words. My Acharya always says, Bin Simran jo Jeevan Balana. This is from Sri Gurubani. Bin Simran jo Jeevan Balana Sarap Jaise Arjari. Those people who does not do Naam Simran, name job of Almighty God from the Vedas, wherever they go, Sarap Jaise Arjari. They act like a snake. they leave their poison on others' minds. So one person goes from one house to other house, speaks something bad about others. Some people make videos bad about others. They try to mentally disturb others. They try to spread their poison, spread their venom to the society. So we are praying to Almighty God to protect us from those kind of wicked people. Also, we are praying to Almighty God, Pahi Aravnaha. Aravnaha means from the miser people. Oh Almighty God, please protect us from the miserly people. And also, Durtehe Pahi. Please protect us from the fraudulent people. There are so many frauds that is happening today. Virtual frauds, Bitcoin, credit card fraud. Sometime back, I got a message in my mobile last year. I think last year. My credit card is physically with me, but somebody has swiped my credit card for $45 in USA in a coffee shop. But the credit card is physically with me. I get an SMS alert. Then I called the credit card company. They were surprised. It's not possible. Then they said that thanks for complaining. We will credit back you $45, and they blocked the card. So this kind of fraudsters, fraudulent people are there, and this is happening every day. So God always protects those people who are praying to Almighty God on a daily basis. So we are praying to Almighty God from Durtehe people. We invest money somewhere, we put in deposits or stock markets, our money gets washed away because of some other fraud or some other company is making fraud. So we must always be in the feet of Almighty God so that we are coming out of we are not impacted by these kind of frauds, because fraud we cannot stop. The fraudsters we cannot stop, but we can try to protect ourselves from fraudsters, from fraudulent people. Next, God says, Pahi Rishatah, from the persecutors. Please protect us from the persecutors. Utava Pahi, also please Almighty God protect us from the Jigansatah, from the men of bad intentions. You never know who is good and who is bad. The yardstick for you to decide your friend is, if your friend is also a dharmic, if your friend is also God-fearing, if your friend is also in the Vedic path, if your friend is also in the Sanatan Dharma, then you can trust that person. Otherwise, never trust anybody. Never trust anybody to share your things, because you never know when they will use it against you. So you have to always be careful from men of bad intentions. Jigam Satah Pahi. And further God says, Yavishtaya Brihadbano. God is the one who is Brihadbano. He is the possessor of infinite luster. Oh Almighty God, Yavishtaya is an adjective here. We are saying that, oh Almighty God, Brihadbano, you are possessor of great luster. Please, Pahi, kindly protect us from all the evils of this world. So when we follow the Vedas, when we follow the Dharma, every day in our life, when we worship Almighty God, God will surely protect us. Manusmriti says, one who follows the Dharma, one who protects the Dharma will protect them. One who does not protect the Dharma will destroy them. So Dharma means Vedaha Akila Dharma Moolam. We have to always follow the Vedic path. That is called as Dharma. So this is a beautiful prayer from Rigved. I hope you understood the meaning of the mantra. We must always worship that Almighty God for protection. Nobody else has a power to protect us. My Acharya always says that the protection is possible only by two powers. One is Almighty God, the other one is also Almighty God, but through the Acharya. An Acharya who is a Samadhist yogi, who is a Rishi, who is a Muni, that Acharya also protect us, because that Acharya is realized, is having the Almighty God realized inside himself. So even Almighty God protects us through the Acharyas, Rishi Munis. So these are the only two powers which protect us. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.